and welcome back to another video. My name is Coach Gabby, and this is my athlete Sophia. She is a volleyball setter. She's in the middle of her season right now. She's an intermediate player. I'm putting together a warm-up program for her. I'm in SPE 210 strength and conditioning at Wisconsin Lutheran College, and I'm going to show you a good general warm-up for a volleyball setter. We got Maya Hevling behind the camera. She's recording this for us. She's a great videographer. So I'm going to start her off by just increasing her blood flow, her muscle temperature, and her flexibility and mobility. So this is something she could do before a game or even a practice. Then eventually we're going to work on like some footwork demands, and we're going to strive to reduce her risk of injury. And we also want to boost her confidence with this warm-up. So Sophia, I'm going to have you start by shuffling across the gym. Okay, I want your hips at a 45-degree angle. I want a slight bend in your knees. You're going to shuffle, bringing your feet together in between each shuffle. When you reach the end, I want you to complete 3 burpees, and then run in place, keeping that 45-degree hinge at the hips. Okay. Go ahead. I'm going to say go, and as soon as I say go, she's going to stop running in place. She's going to shuffle to the other side and repeat. We typically do this for 3 sets, with 1 set being both sides. Go. All right, so typically she'd repeat that. We do 3 sets. That's a good warm-up again to get that blood flowing. So now so as a cardiovascular warm-up, we're going to do some dynamic stretches. First, we're going to start with some arm strings. So I want you to do lunge. Let's do left leg in front first. I want that knee coming just above her toe. Oh shoot, come back closer. Okay, go ahead, keep going. Alright, so her knee is going just above her toe. She's going to put those arms up right in the middle at a 180. She's going to twist back and forth. She's rotating just her shoulders, but not her hips when she does this. She's going to get a really good stretch in her deltoids and her biceps and her pectoralis major. And it's going to prepare her for setting, because she's going to need good range of motion in her shoulders. So now we're going to do an inchworm. So I want you to go down, touch your toes as far as you can. Don't let that back arch when you do this. And then she's going to bring her feet back to her hands. She's going to repeat this for 20 seconds. Same with the other stretch. Every single stretch we're going to do for 20 seconds, 2 sets of each typically. And this is also going to work for glutes and hamstrings, for abdominals, for triceps, and her deltoids at the same time. It's a good, well-rounded, multi-joint movement. Now she's going to complete a walking knee lift. So just like she's doing a regular walk, shoulders back, chest out. But you're going to lift your knee to your chest as far as you go, keeping that good posture. This walking knee lift is going to be stretching her quadriceps, her hip flexors, her hamstrings, her glutes, and her calves. So basically her entire leg. It's going to challenge her balance, and it's going to prepare her hip flexors for when she lands her sets and has to get into that squat position. So now we're going to move on to a straight leg march. So I want you to kind of walk like a Frankenstein. You're going to kick one leg up, reach with the opposite arm, and continue keeping those shoulders back. She's keeping her core engaged, and at the same time she's stretching her hamstrings, her glutes, her spine, and she's activating those hamstrings, again preparing for a good landing. Now she's going to do a lunge with an overhead reach. So when she does this again, we're not going to let that knee go over the toe. We're going to keep her core really strong. She's leaning towards the outside. So the leg that's in front, she's going to lean towards the outside instead of the inside. When she completes this, we are stretching her deltoids, her pectoralis major, her obliques also. And we're working on balance here, but also we're strengthening the core at the same time. So now for our 2 static stretches, she's going to do a pretzel stretch, also known as a spinal twist. Here she's going to be sitting on her butt, both legs forward, straighten the knees, or the bottom knee, and then she's going to put one leg over the other, twist again towards the outside, hold it for 20 seconds, 2 sets each. We're going to be stretching here the gluteus maximus, the gluteus medius, hip flexors, the obliques, and the latissimus dorsi. We're going to also be strengthening and lengthening the spine muscles during the stretch. It's going to prevent some low back pain for when she sets and lands. Then we're going to do a pillar stretch. We're going to finish off with a stretch. So just reaching those hands high in the air, keeping that core engaged, keeping the shoulders back, chest out, And it's going to be stretching out her biceps, her triceps, her pectoralis major, her deltoids, her back muscles. Again, it's going to elongate her back muscles, prepare for when she has to jump and reach up to hit the ball. So this general warm-up, again, is for an intermediate volleyball setter, and it's going to prepare her body by increasing her blood flow, loosening her joints, elongating her muscles, especially for that jumping movement. And the muscles that we strengthened and lengthened here is definitely going to be emphasized during that setting and landing motion during a game. Not only can it physically help her, but it's going to mentally boost her confidence before a game, because a lot of the movements that she's doing here is going to mimic what she does during a game or a practice. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope this helped any volleyball setter out there.